My name is Okoro Blessing in Kiruka, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO, your number one relationship expert in Africa. You know me already. We're going to be talking about a very interesting topic this evening, and I know you want to hear about it. This evening, I'm going to be talking to the women, and I want you to pay attention if you're a woman, because I want to talk to you directly, not indirectly. Many women often complain. Women are beginning to complain about men. Anywhere you go, men. A man did me this. Men are wicked. Dear women, calm down. They are good men. Let us stop disrespecting the good men because you keep making bad choices. They are good men. The problem is, who are you choosing? Why do you like fuck boys? Why do you like randy men? Now, I'm going to tell you why a lot of you women like fuck boys. Don't worry. I'm not here to attack you. I am here to project your reality to your face. Why a lot of women like randy fuck boys? Am I please stop that noise? Why a lot of women love randy fuck boys? Carry your nylon, Amaracha. Stop. I will store you this thing, oh. Remove the nylon. It's doing shiki. That noise. It's coming out of my video. Why a lot of women love fuck boys? Now, I want you to pay attention. First of all, a lot of women do not know what they want. Number one. Many women do not know how to differentiate want and need. If you're a woman and you have not been able to identify the difference between want and need, you will remain a confused woman. You will continue to date fuck boys. Men will continue to use you. When you differentiate between want and need, you will now understand what to prioritize. What is the meaning of priority? Priority simply means what comes first. Many women don't know what to put first. Exactly. So when you understand the word need and want, you will now understand priority. Need is that thing that is essential to your life. That thing that you cannot do without. Want is that thing you can do without. Oftentimes, needs are things that money cannot buy. Affection, attention, protection. Wants are things that money can buy. So they can always come. So a lot of women mistake these two. That's the reason why you see a lot of women, they say, I want money. When you finally give them money, they start telling you, I want love. Do you now see? They prioritize the wrong thing. But if you understand need and want, you will understand that money will always come. Your want will always come aligned. That's the reason why you will see rich people, they will have money and be looking for want. It's because a lot of people prioritize want more than need. So when they get that thing that they want, they start to look for that thing that they need. Don't forget, oftentimes, money cannot buy need. But some people don't understand the difference. That is the reason why they contradict their lives. Now, as a woman, when you don't understand the difference between these two, my darling, you are going to be dating fuck boys. In fact, you will marry a fuck boy. The only thing they'll be giving you is knack. That is the problem. Many women don't want to confront themselves. They don't want to confront their reality. I've told you in a couple of my videos that women are born, they are pretenders. I don't know why they are so, because me, I'm not a pretender. Maybe society have conformed. Sorry, let me not say women. Some women, so that I don't generalize. Many women are pretenders. I don't know why they are pretending, but society has conformed a lot of women into pretense. They can't even tell themselves the truth. That's the honest truth. Many women are liars to themselves. They live in denial. And when you live in denial, you cannot get something real. The question is, how can you be looking for a real man when you are not real? If you are not a real person, when you see a real person, you can't identify it. If you are not a real person, when you meet a real person, you will not like them. A lot of you don't like me because you are fake. A lot of you don't like me because I keep telling you reality that you don't want to face. People hate me because I'm a realist. I will tell you that thing that you are pretending not to see. I'll tell you, Oga, see it here. See it here. The day I say you know see him. That's why a lot of people don't like me. So a lot of people, even in relationship, they don't want to date that person that is going to tell them who they are. Because a lot of people don't want to confront their identity. They don't want that man that will tell them, baby, Why not change this character? Is not good. They don't want a man that is going to tell them, no, baby, you don't need this thing. They love fuck boys. That one that will be sweet talking them. Baby, you are beautiful, even when there is pimple all over your face. That one that is telling you, baby, I love you for who you are. When they can clear all those pimples on your face. Baby, I love you for who you are. When they can clear all those black spots on your face. All those things, not sham. Every man will tell you, baby, you're beautiful, but these black spots can be cleared. It's a spot, you know, before you come. But some women don't want that man that is going to tell them reality. They like fuck boys. And a lot of men have understood that women love lies. Men are not stupid. Men have understood that women love lies. You like lie. Let me stop saying women. Sorry. A lot of women love lies. Because me, if you lie and give me a go. A lot of women love lies in relationship. They are looking for somebody that will be sweet talking them. Even on my Instagram page, you hear a lot of people say sometimes, blessing, you are not supposed to say it like this. You're supposed to say it like this. This same thing occurs in relationship. A lot of women are looking for a man that will be sweet talking them into things that are not real. At the end of the day, you will start shouting, he deceived me. He lied to me. But if he tell you the truth, can you take it? A lot of women don't like honest men. When you are honest to them, there's a problem. When you are honest to them, there's a fight. If you honestly tell your woman now, baby, I want to go and hang out with my friends so that we can watch football, she'll be angry. You want to go and hang out with your friends so that you can cheat on me. Instead of you to tell her you're going to hang out, you tell her you are going to the office. You have extra work. Lies. A lot of women like it. That's the honest truth. And you know, that's the reason why a lot of women can stay with toxic men. That's the reason why when women like us come and talk, it's as if we are too difficult. We are waiting blessing the talk. It is because the problem is not men. Cheating is not a man's problem. Cheating is a woman's problem. Ask me how. Cheating is a woman's problem because a lot of women encourage cheating. It is what you allow that stay. It's because you have accepted it. And because you don't know who you are. You don't even understand who you are. That's why a man will cheat on you and you stay. And you'll be complaining. Man, guys, these women who tolerate cheating, now them complain pass. You don't want something. You cannot leave that thing. Yet you'll be disturbing us. You are not supposed to complain as a woman if you have started cheating. It's your cross, carry it. Every time you come and say, my husband is cheating on me. My husband is cheating on me. Yet you will not go. The more you stay there, the more you are encouraging him to cheat. When there are no consequences, when there are no laws, people will do anyhow. It's not even about men, it's about everybody. The difference between Nigeria and other countries is law. If you're a celebrity in this Nigeria, you can pass traffic. Even myself, I break traffic. I'm guilty of that one. Because I know that if I break traffic and they come and meet me, I'll just wind down and tell them hello, or I'll give them 500 naira. There's no law. Go and do that same thing in America. If you like, be Donald Trump. Be who you are. The repercussion is always there. And you know in America, once your fire don't full, there are some certain places you cannot, there are some certain things you cannot do. Once you get some kind of thing where you go do, where you go enter your fire, you cannot even be a politician or be a governor. So everybody is careful. That's what happens to boundary. So because we don't have boundaries in our relationship, that's why a lot of men, because you don't create boundaries. So they know that anytime they beat traffic, they can come and give you flour and give you 500. Just like we in Nigeria, we have studied the police system. We know we can bribe police. That's why crime has become part of us in Nigeria. It's because we know we can get away with crime. We know. It's the same thing as relationship. You know, say if you give her flower, she will stay. You've been able to predict that the woman has low self-esteem. You've been able to predict the man of him that this one is not go. That's the reason why. So all this cheating that a lot of women are crying for, cheating. You are the one encouraging it. That cheating has increased today now because say you the encourager. Why do you encourage it? You like lie. Some of you don't even know what is real. Like I said from the beginning, many women don't know what they want. So when what they want come, they can't even identify it. A lot of women say real men are scarce. Real men are not scarce. The only difference is that they are not shining. Remember like what they used to say, all that glitters is not gold. Men of gold don't wear gold, but when you scratch them, you will see gold. That's why each time I talk, I say, be a depth woman. You see this thing where I wear for neck? There are lots of things that are not gold that look like it. It takes you to know real gold before if you glance at it from afar. But there are lots of things that are like this that look like gold, but they are not. That one they shine where Bling bling, they call them bling bling. When you say bling bling, they be like diamond. Bling bling go they shine, pim pim pim. Now that one, women they like. That's the reason why whenever you see folk boys want to dress, they will wear bling bling. They will bleach their skin. They will rub white this thing on their bia. You know, they like folk boys because folk boys realize that these women go with what their physique, their hair, the bling bling. That's what I mean by you being a debt. Many of you are not debt. So men are not the problem. You are the problem. The things you keep choosing. Because if you refuse to choose these folk boys, they would gradually die. Let me tell you something about business. If the demand is high, a lot of folk boys' demand is high. That's why even a lot of people have turned to folk boy. In this part of the world, there is no benefit in being a real man because these days, if you're a real man, women will see you as a maga. Let's be honest, women, we are talking. When you see a real man, you will conform him to a maga. Now, mumu, when you see a man that wants to do everything for you, when you see a man that wants to worship your toe, wash plate for you, want to cook for you, now, mumu, in this part of the world, they call them maga. Why? Because we are so used to toxicity, we cannot identify something that is good. So if you want a real man, you have to first of all be real as a woman. Because if you are not real and something real comes to you, you will kill it. Am I making sense? Am I speaking your reality? So when you have this understanding as a woman, you will now begin to pay attention. A lot of you women keep recycling the same men. Do you know why you recycle the same men? That's your ex that you left. Your next is your ex again. It's as if your ex used to go and change clothes and come back. Have you noticed this in most of your relationship? You will date your ex, you will break up with your ex, you will go again, you will bring another of your ex, they used to change clothes. You say, eh? This is a carbon copy of my ex. The same story you said 5 years ago. It's the same story you are repeating 10 years ago. Your story is always the same. Your pattern is the same. Do you know why? Do you know why you keep recycling the same man? It's because you don't want to change your pattern. You don't want to grow. You don't want to add anything inside of you. You just want to be that same way. It's called pattern. In business, they call it strategy. If you do not change your strategy in business, you will continue to get results. I've given you guys so many instances. You see adverts now. For them to do Big Brother advert, they will dance. If Airtel want to do adverts, they will pound motor. When you watch Airtel adverts, nothing connects Airtel adverts with the 4 megabytes that they want to sell. You will not be wondering, hey, if you see Legend now, the kind of drama that they are acting, only for Legend. Before, if Legend want to do advert, they will just put only their bottle. But now, they will call all the celebrities to come and be doing drama for them. It's because entertainment is now a way to sell your market. That is the bet of influencing. When you say that people are brand influencers, entertainment has taken the peak. So if your business does not have a speak of entertainment, nobody will answer you. That's the reason why when you put up a billboard, you put up a fine girl like Nengi or Erica in front of the billboard. Because if you don't put up something to attract their eye, they will not buy. The world have evolved. But before, Guinness does not need to put any gear. Just that Guinness bottle we are drinking, we are buying. Strategy. We all know Guinness. We all drink Guinness. But Guinness keep changing their strategy. They keep changing their bottle. That is what happens in relationship. Some of you are using the same pattern. When you keep to use the same pattern, you'll be attracting the same people and the same results. So as a woman, you have to change your pattern. Not even as a woman, this is general. But because I'm talking to women today, so I'm going to be using women, but this is a man can use this. If you don't change your pattern, you will recycle the same men. You will recycle the same women. You'll be seeing your ex everywhere you go. That your ex that you left, you will see it in the next person. They go change clothes. Come back. It just be like Ashawo. A prostitute does not change her ways. She changes her pattern. That is why now Ashawo na in full church. Because when she stand for road finish, wear bomb shot. She go enter church, cover jalabia. She didn't change. She just changed her pattern. So when you see Ashawo for church, wear long gown, tie hair, carry Bible, you carry and go put for house. Now Ashawo she be. She just changed her pattern. When you understand pattern, you'll be dead. Some of you are not dead because you don't understand pattern. Fuck boys understand that is the way they dress. That's the reason why these days they dress on suits, they carry flashy cars, they carry laptop, they look like bankers, real estate agents. Now, so then they understand pattern. It's called, that's where pattern came from, the word packaging. Some of you love packaged men. A lot of these men you are dating and married to, they are just packaged. That's why whenever they come out clothes, nothing hold them. A packaged man is that man that it is only what he wears. That is who he is. The moment he removed that clothes, come on the clothes, his real identity show. That's why many of you can't stay with fuckboys. You can't stay with fuckboy because when you get close to them and they take off that pattern, you see their real identity. The same thing as a woman. A woman will package her body, package her breast, package everything. When you get close to her, she can't even have an interaction. Have you not ever seen a beautiful woman, very pretty, fine? Tell her, hello, let us talk. Jesus. You will say, Jesus. Not be that. Package. Now, the question is, when you take off these things that you wear, who are you? That is what a lot of people don't want to focus on. That is the reality. We are so focused on the package. And that's why I said, many times, many of our celebrities, many of our public figures, they are not happy. They are just packaged. So when they take off their costume and go into their closet, they are not happy. So when you want to be real, you must take off your package and understand who you are. It's called content and container. What is inside that container that is shining? It's just like perfume. Not be every perfume will get fine container, they smell well. In fact, the perfume where they last longer, where they more expensive, their container they gym. Now the cheap perfume they get fancy container. Or this China perfume where you go, they smell like goat meat. And many of you actually buy perfume because of the container. The question is, what is inside of you? That thing that is inside of you is what is called real. I think I've been able to break it down. You know, I like to break it down for you people. Real simply means what is inside of you, your persona, not what you wear. A lot of you marry what people wear. When they remove that thing that they are wearing, who are they? That's why when you marry them, you can't stay. When you date them, you can't stay. Because that packaging is gone. Some of you just saw Instagram girls. The way they did photo shoots, edited, the way their Instagram page is arranged. When you go there, their Instagram page is very organized. But when you meet them in real life, they are not organized. Once they take off all those, they are from, nothing is there. That is what it is to be real. And that is what every woman is looking for. So as a woman, you must be depth enough to strip a man naked when you see him. Stripping a man naked simply means you be depth. You will look beyond your eye. You go come out in clothes. And start to see, who is this man? If you come out this suit, drop this in Range Rover, drop this in G-Wagon, who is he? Because that is who you are going to live with when you marry, when you are dating. All those things, we go wear them. We feel borrow and wear them. That's what is called identity. So some of you women don't have identity. So you don't even know how to identify what you want. Because if you don't have identity, you cannot identify. Rema. Hey. I need to open church. I can feel the Holy Spirit moving in my head. Because I don't know where those words are coming from. And it's aligning in the right places with the right word. Identity. When you have this understanding, you are going to begin to choose who you attract. You are who you attract. That's the honest truth. So when you pay attention to, some of you don't pay attention to yourself. That's why you keep attracting fuckboys. And you'll be complaining for the rest of your life. Exactly. So as a woman, let's leave men for a while. We don't drag men. Okoro blessing. I don't help now. We don't drag men. And when we drag men this way, what about us? We are telling men to change. Men change. Men change. Men, you are cheating. Men womanizer. Men domestic violence. What about us? What about we? Let's talk about us. Let's be realistic for once. Because if your husband change and become a better man, if your husband stop cheating, and your husband stop being a domestic violent man, and your husband stop disrespecting you, if you do not work on yourself, you will not even notice. You will become the monster. Many of you have not even noticed that your husband have changed because you have become the monster. Because while you were complaining and projecting, you were not working on yourself. That's why a lot of us have become everything that we hate. Everything that we complain about, that's who we are. So while the other person is trying to change, we are becoming the demon. So let's talk about us. Let's leave men for a while. We don't want to drag this men. May they rest. Let's face us. I'm a woman like you. Let's look in the mirror and face our identity. Women, we too they pretend, we too they lie. We are not perfect. So many times, now we be problem for relationship. Now the truth. But you don't want to accept. The reason why it look like say, now man with the call is because a lot of men are not expressive. Men don't talk. Women's voice are louder. That's why it can't be like saying that women they suffer past. Now lie. Men they suffer too. But they know they talk. Because they know they talk, it can't be like saying that we they suffer past. Now lie. Now our voice loud pass. Now because society don't tell them, say make them be a man. So they go to bottle up the thing. Then go to cry inside. We go to shout outside. You can't be like saying that we suffer past. No, we suffer past. Between you and I, women, we know say they do it. It's our body. It's our body. My point is, to whom much is given, much is expected. We don't do they demand so much from men. What about us? These men feel they listen to us, they change themselves. What about us? Will they change? I mean, we just sit down and they wait for make our husband stop to cheat. When our husband stop to cheat, we don't notice we become the nag. Make we build ourselves. Now, I don't tell you this thing before. You are not working on yourself for your husband. You are working on yourself for yourself so that when your husband refuses to change and you want to take a walk, it is easy for another man to accept you. I have told you before that the reason why no matter what you say about your ex, people will love them, people will date them is because of growth. You cannot judge me by my mistake. My ex-husband cannot say he knows me because my ex-husband married me 10 years ago. I am no longer that small girl. When my ex-husband married me, I was 18 years. I'm 32 now. I have grown. When you understand the power of growth, that is the reason why different people want me now, because I'm no longer that person I used to be. As a woman, many of you don't want to grow. You want to remain stagnant, and it's because many of you don't want to grow. That's why you cannot live a toxic relationship and a toxic marriage. It is growth that gives you confidence to come and talk like Okoro Blessing. It's not because I'm a feminist or because I don't want you to marry. Some of you are so afraid to grow. Go and grow. When you grow, you will not be afraid to take decision. When you grow, you will not be afraid to confront your fear. When you grow, you will not be afraid to walk away from things that are not suitable to your life. Because that thing you are enduring is because you are afraid. You don't know how to confront it because you're not growing. When you grow, you understand the meaning of confidence. If you want to build your confidence, as most of you always say, Blessing, I love your confidence, go and grow. Growth will make you talk where you never believed you could talk in your life before. You know why? Because you have discovered who you are. You have grown. Growth will attract the men that you never believed you would date. They will come. Some of you are still attracting fuckboys because you are still in the community of fuckboys. You are still a fuck girl. If you stop being a fuck girl and draw a boundary, you attract real men. You attract your kind. You want a real man and you are not real. You want a mature man and you are not mature. You want everything good and you are not good. And when you get everything good and you are the bad one, you will spoil it. It's like gathering 36 apple that is good. It is only one bad apple that destroys that good 36 apple. So many times, women, you destroy the good men that come into your life because of who you are. Because many of us refuse to look at the mirror. We are looking for blame just because our voice is louder. Just because society hears us more. So in the real essence of it, so many times, women, we are our own pain. We inflict this pain on ourselves and blame it on men. Men are not the problem. Many of us are our problem. This video, I want to encourage you to, let's look inward. If you're a woman and you come across this video, look inward. Ask yourself, what do I want and what do I need? When you are able to define those two things as a woman, you become powerful. When I left my previous marriage, that was what I defined it. What do I want? What do I need? When you understand want and need, you will now understand what is called priority. The difference between you that is a wife or you that is the main girlfriend. The difference between a side chick and a wife is priority. The difference between a girlfriend and a wife is priority. It simply means a man puts you first. It doesn't mean that there are no other women, but you are first. Because you are a queen does not mean that the king is not sleeping with his slaves. You're a queen, but the king still have rights to other women. He can call a slave and say, come here, open your leg. But you're number one. Number one. The question is, how do you get to that number one? How do you get a man to prioritize you? You will not beg for it if you grow yourself. They will beg you and they'll put you there. You don't beg people to prioritize you. You earn it. It's called value. When you are valuable, they will put you first. Because you have a what? Because you have a need. Have you ever gone to where they sell diamond or where they sell gold? It's always in a show glass, locked. You don't touch the gold, you look at it from the show glass. Value. It's because they know the value. That's why it's locked in a show glass. If you do not put yourself in a show glass, everybody will be touching you. As if you are tomato and pepper in a Swani market. That's what the is. And when you touch, you dirty it. Even when you go to the Swani market and the woman will say, no, they touch my tomato, you go spoil them. Have you not noticed it? Because if they leave human beings, even when we want to, I remember going to a fast food to buy bread. So they brought out the bread and displayed it. Everybody will come and press the bread. They will drop it, press the bread, almost 10 people. I now told the seller, why will you allow people to be pressing bread like this? When they finish pressing the bread, they did not buy it. We that want to, you not allow people to be pressing what we eat. No, take the bread to that place. Anybody that wants bread, bring bread for them. Don't give them access to be pressing the bread. That is human being. Because you can't allow people. If you allow people, they will enter market, they will press your market, they will not buy. Are they lying? They go scatter. That's human beings for you. When you understand this thing as a woman, you will now create what is called boundary. Boundary. If you don't have boundary as a woman, you can't get a real man. Because everybody will have access to you. And if everybody have access to you, you don't have value. What makes you special is the fact that not everybody can get you. Some people can get you. That boundary makes you understand the difference between need and want. You are not for everybody. You're not a commercial, you're not a commodity. It is you are for somebody. And that person you are looking for is that person that is going to prioritize you. If you don't have boundary, you don't know what you want. And many of you don't have boundary. Everybody, they enter, they come out. Just because you're saying, I'm afraid, I don't want to be single, I don't want to play hard to get. It's not hard to get, it's boundary. Anything that is too accessible is not valued. The valued things have boundaries. That's why when you want to go and see a CEO, you will pass through the receptionist. From receptionist, you will pass through manager. From manager, you now pass through PA. From PA, all those protocols is value. Is value. That is what will even make you respect that person. You go tell your friend, hi, the protocol where I pass, take C blessing, see you, no be here. The respect you have. But when you have easy access to me, there is no value. That's why celebrities don't come out every time. You come out once in a while, on occasion. Because if people see you every time, your value will reduce. It's the same thing as relationship and marriage. So you must create that boundary for yourself. I hope I've been able to convince you. I hope I've been able to teach you that there are still good men. Men are not the problem. We still have wonderful men who have value, family core values. But the difference is, they don't look attractive. They are not glittering. Shine, they are not shining. That's the reason why you don't want to see them. They are there. You pass them every day on the streets. They are even asking you out and you're calling them Jew men. So the fuck boys come with their bling bling, their Venza. You know they like Venza very, very well. And Toyota Spider. You go sit down in front of man car year to year, 1 naira no dey your account. Your boyfriend get G-Guard, you don't get 1 naira for your account. But you get this girl where her boyfriend no get car, but she get money pass you. Her boyfriend they trek. In the Yaba market, in the Yaba market they hustle, but in girlfriend they chop life. But you just there in front of car like mumu, year to year. Sometimes they will collect money from you, buy fuel. Say, baby, my ATM is not working, let me get fuel. You own not to collect AC. Go kill you. Ashma go kill you. Your priority in the front seats. Ashma, they go use those music. Yeah, if you sit down for that front song, some to come play that. What's it be that this guy song? This chicken song. As you sit down for front, you go come on AC for you, come play for you. If anybody will fight you, Megan Conde already know. Oh, come on. I be rap. You go to hear rap. You go make sure say increase the music. Go to jam for your head. You go to saying they play the music for you. Now true. Tomorrow they go play you. You are my African queen. Please, they go them like 5K. I'm going to fuel my 8 year. You go to do video, Snapchat, TikTok. You there in front of GLE. 1 naira no day your account. But there is this woman that is dating a real man. The man no get GLE, but the girl they enjoy life because that man understand what it takes to take care of a woman because he understand that a woman is his pride. A real man will flaunt his woman. If you want to know a real man, look at his woman. Now fuck boys, now them they drag with us for internet. Real men, they use their wife brag. No be Cubana chief priest they brag with his wife. No be Obi Cubana they brag with his wife. No be E-Money they brag with his wife. That's why a lot of people want to marry Igbo men. If you want to know a real man, look at his wife. That is a man that has family core value. That is a man that will strive for his family, his kids, his wife, because he understands that that is his responsibility. Fuck boy, when they argue with you, they ask you, what are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the table? In they collect money from you. So if you're a debt woman, you'll be able to look above cliche and look for that man that is debt, that man that is futuristic. He is not a MAGA. He is just a man that understands that for people to look at me and they know I'm doing well. Show me your girlfriend. Show me your wife. I want to see her. That's why when a woman is going for August meeting or she's going to the village in December, she will dress because she is projecting her husband. Because when they see the woman, they go say, hey, nah, your husband, tam. So they are real men. They are not scarce. You pass them every day. The difference is that they are not shining. They don't have glitters. Because like I said from the beginning, not all that glitters is gold. And men of gold don't wear gold. When you scratch them, you will see gold. Plenty gold. With this viewpoint of mine, if you're a woman and you are blessed, because for you to come across this video simply means you are going to be blessed, I want you to begin to look inward. Grow up. Many of you women are just girls. You don't grow up. You focus so much on man. Remember what I said in my previous video. It still takes us back to what I said today. When you grow yourself and prioritize the difference between need and want, you will choose a man that you can submit to. You see us every time we're arguing about submitting. The problem is that you keep choosing men that you cannot submit to. You will choose fuckboy and not want to submit to fuckboy. Any man you choose, you must submit to. So submission is not the problem. The problem is your choice. You don't want to submit because you are choosing fuckboy. Because when you choose a man you love, submission is nonsense. What is submission? Me that is speaking English here, I still wash my man's clothes, I still clean his house, I still cook for him. Submission is willing. He doesn't beg me. My man have houseboy. In fact, whenever I go to see him, he say, let's eat out. It becomes a willing thing. You begin to enjoy the things that you do when you choose the right man to submit to. Yes. You will not be saying, I will not cook for you today. I will not clean his work. You are feeling like a slave because you chose a fuckboy. You are complaining that you are washing your boyfriend's clothes because you chose a fuckboy. A lot of you come and tell me, Amara, please go to the toilet. A lot of you come and tell me that, why is it that there was a video I made where I said, don't clean, don't cook, don't do this. If you remember that video, because most of you come and say, blessing, you're contradicting yourself. If you remember that video, the reason why I told a lot of women not to cook, not to clean for men is because they were complaining. Women will clean, they will cook for you, they will start complaining. It's because you don't like what you are doing. If you like what you are doing, you cannot come and tell me, blessing, I'm cleaning for my boyfriend. You see it as part of love. Me that used to come and speak every day, I clean for my man. It's not a problem. It's a hobby itself. When I go to his house and I see anything like that, I want to wash because I'm always bored. You tell me, I said, baby, I'm not doing anything in the house now. He did not force me. In fact, he has house boys. I'll tell them, leave it. If I'm around, I should be able to wash my man's clothes. You can wash it when I'm not around. He's willing. So when you are a powerful woman and you choose who you want to submit to, all these small things we think that is serious work is not work. Maybe you wake up every morning and take your children to school, you cook for your children, you clean for them. Because you gave birth to them. So choose right. When you choose right, all this English we are speaking, all this stress, because you people are giving me stress. Anytime you see me talk, it's based on the choices that you made. Some of you are making bad choices, and you're making us. It is people that turn me to motivational speaker. If you make right choices, marriage will be easy. You see a man with 5 baby mamas, you go and marry him, and come and start complaining that he's sleeping with his baby mamas. What were you thinking? Choice. You will see, oh, David, then you marry him. He'll come and sing for you. Chioma, my lover. He get designer. I go carry it. You'll be happy. But he had baby mamas. Tomorrow now he left you. Want us to come and be pitying you. Just don't walk that way now. Choose right. So that when you choose this man, you will worship him. You will adore him. You will love him. You will cherish him. You will go extra miles for him. Women, they go extra miles for men they love. But it hurts when at the end of the day, they are not worth it. So choose right. So that when you want to go extra miles, you will grow with your full chest and your full breasted chest. Your choices are the problem. Men are not the problem. I love you guys. With this viewpoint of mine, I hope I've been able to convince and not to confuse you. So I'm going to end this video and come back because I want to save it. This my phone gets Chris. If I talk, I make I save the video because all the video I do for this phone, they disappear. So I will come back. I know a lot of you have questions. Then we can now take the question. Hold on. Make I post the video because all this talk where I talk no go waste. I will come back. So keep your question. When I come back, you ask. In me.